Good morning from Efteling Theme Park Resorts here in the Netherlands, where we're continuing on with our visit to this beautiful theme park.
It is so nice to be at Efteling, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out our vlog from the Efteling Hotel, which is where we're staying this trip, and we have used the dedicated theme park entrance this morning to get in.
That's the great thing, we're staying at the hotel there. Literally within 2 minutes you can be from the hotel into the park itself, and it brings you in through its own dedicated entrance. But yeah, make sure you check out them couple of videos if you haven't already. Of course, from the launch of Dance Macabre, the new ride, and along with that, the wonderful hotel. But in this vlog, we're going to go around the rest of the park and get lots of rides in, aren't we?
I am so happy to be back at this park. It's just so beautiful, this park. There's just so much going on and so many finer details that I really like.
It's the location as well in the forest that really makes it. As much as we came in through the dedicated hotel entrance this morning, of course we'll go down to the main entrance, check out that, because there's a lot of work going on there at the moment for the new Efteling Grand Hotel that's going to be opening in 2025. So yeah, quite a lot of scaffolding and construction there at the moment, but we'll go down there and check it out because the hotel is rising up nicely here at the park, ready for next year. We're going to start off our day with a ride on Dreamflight. It feels like ages since we've been on this.
I am really looking forward to getting back on this because from what I remember, this was so cute. There was so much going on, but the past few times we've been, it's been closed. So I can't wait to get back on it.
Yeah, of course, with it being a 365 park, they have to close rides sometimes for maintenance, and this was closed last time we were here, so we're going to start off with Dreamflight. Also worth pointing out that if you're staying in the hotel, you do get half an hour early entry into the park as well, so we're maximising that this morning, heading straight for Dreamflight, because normally it gets really busy. And here's the gorgeous entrance to Dreamflight that opened here back in 1993. Hey, my birth year, 31 years old, this suspended dark ride. And it's beautiful. I love when you're walking in here, you can't see the show building at all, like it's all hidden away out the back. Here's a look at the ride system, very unique. It was actually built by Translift. It's a wonderful dark ride. Oh, it's wonderful getting back on Dreamflight. Just the scale of these rooms, they are massive. Very detailed scenes. And if you've been to Efteling before, you'll know that each of the attractions has like their own distinct smell. And you can purchase that as a spray in the gift shop. So how cool is that? Just going into these different rooms, it smells beautiful. This is amazing in here. Just hard to get the scale of it, you know, on camera. Hey, into my favourite part of the ride. This big downward spiral. It gets going quite fast, this. Hold on, Charlotte. Woo! It's great, this, because you gradually like climbing up throughout the ride. And obviously this brings you back down. What's awesome is as well, there's actually a water dripping effect. I don't know if you can tell there in the middle, dripping down into the pool. Really cool. What a great ride system. It was a delight there getting back on Dreamflight. It's an amazing attraction. It's really long. I love the ride system and just the size of the rooms in there. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
It is such an amazing ride. There's so much going on and the smells really make it. And I do love that you can buy the smells in the shop. For if you love that certain smell in the ride, you can go buy it in the shop. But I love that. There's so much going on. It's just so cute.
It's really magical, like the music and everything. It's just not too much either. It's just done really nicely. Like it's relaxing. You're just sitting there like mesmerized by all the different scenes, and that's kind of telling the story itself, you know, just going through all these different scenes, seeing like the floating buildings and everything. Like it's just amazing, like, and I love that ending as well with the big helix. It gets quite fast.
It does go quite fast.
But yeah, it's great. Like it's in a pristine condition. I think that's why it was closed last time we were here. It was having like a full overhaul transformation, and like I say, it's over 30 years old, and you wouldn't tell. You think it had opened this year. Like it's pristine in there. It's absolutely fantastic. Up next, then, going on the ride next door, Villa Volta. This is the original Vekoma Madhouse, opened back in 1996. So yeah, 4 years before Hex opened at Alton Towers. This is the original, and this one's not spent the best part of 2 years closed. Let's go and have a ride. Stunning facade as well, and it's got a fantastic soundtrack. It's another walk-on ride as well. Yeah, park's just open to regular guests at 10 o'clock. A lot of people heading for Dreamflight. That ride gets bigger queues than most of the coasters here. Very popular. Now let's go, Villa Volta. I've got a couple of pre-shows first before you get on the ride itself. So you start off by watching a short pre-show in this room where it explains a little bit of the story. You see a picture up there on the wall, and you head into the next room just here. Before we load onto the ride itself.
Zon stond laag en we zochten bedden voor de nacht, maar van dorpen was geen spoor. Maar ineens in de verte een groot gebouw. De abdij van Postel, wisten wij.
The soundtrack for Villa Volta is one of my favourite ever pieces of music written for a theme park. It's beautiful, it's really dramatic, and some of my favourite details in that madhouse that I love is that, of course, when it's swinging side to side, you've got the two mirrors actually on the arm itself, and they also move in sync with the ride. It's them little details, the little touches that really make it. It's a beautiful ride. Like I say, it was the original version of a Vekoma Madhouse as well, and lovely to get back on it. The pre-shows are quite long, it's about 10 minutes, and of course there's not loads of action in those, but I have read all the backstory before, because obviously it is in Dutch with us being here in the Netherlands, of course, but I have read all the backstory in English before, and it's really fascinating actually just to have all the story. I'd love it maybe to put a screen at the side, a bit like they have in the Baron 1898 pre-show, just to have it in English as well for people that are visiting from abroad, but obviously you can find that information online if you do want to, and yeah, it's really interesting. This area of the park is really pretty around here. You've got all the little buildings, and you got the little monorail around here. This actually gets quite big queues as well, so we thought we may as well do that this morning. That's the thing with this park, straight away, you just come in, you can do loads of rides. Just had breakfast this morning, like we're on our third ride in like half an hour, and it's fantastic. It's what you want, isn't it? A good variety of rides.
That's the thing, it's always nice coming to a park that's not coaster heavy. You've got so much other stuff to do, which is really nice. Like, it's just a lovely park, I love it.
It is, and of course they've got some great coasters here. I'm going to be taking you on ride with them all across the next couple of days in the vlogs. But yeah, it's just nice how, you know, you don't have to rush straight in and get to a coaster. It's not got that feel here at all. It's about just taking in the atmosphere and soaking it all in. And we're going to ride around this lovely area on board the snail that we can see just here. What a lovely snail. You can stroke him as well as you're going through. Not as soft as you expect. Just love the location of this park, and that of course is how it all started, you know. There's this nice park here in the forest, and the fairy tale forest, which is a huge part of Efteling.
Home to long neck.
Long necks down there, love seeing long neck. And there's just something here for everyone. Yes, you've got your big thrills, but it's more the family attractions, I think, that are just beautiful here. It's quite a nice long ride, actually, all around here.
You've got the seesaws and the walls and stuff.
Yeah, like little play areas and all that kind of stuff. There's the seesaws. And you may have noticed, even though it's Halloween, there's no like pumpkins or fall decor or anything around Efteling. They don't do Halloween here at all. And I think it's quite nice actually, but they don't. They just stick to doing what they do best, don't they really?
That's the thing, like Efteling do a really good job at like the theming and stuff. I don't think it would fit if there was pumpkins everywhere, to be honest.
I can't really imagine Halloween in this park, and you got to think there's other parks with Halloween events nearby that just stick to that magical fairy tale feel. And in fact, there's even a lot of Christmas trees up for winter Efteling now as well, and you'll see that later on at night. Like a lot of the trees are already lit up and everything for winter, which is lovely. Really pretty water features.
I see feet.
Tell you what, this snail's given us a lovely ride. Oh, little chef just up there, you alright mate? Cooking our pancakes. Love pancakes here. Yeah, you got the nice pancake restaurant, which is just by Symbolica. Nice ride that, about a 5-minute monorail ride all around this beautiful little village here. Quite a nice relaxing start to our morning. All the lovely planting around here. And yeah, I mentioned about the winter decor. There we go, you got like all the garlands on the nice buildings around here. That's a very nice restaurant actually, I recommend that. The Pancake House is really good. I'd recommend that too. But yeah, that's nice if you just want a quick kind of snack on the go. Let's go and head down this way. Past Charlotte's favourite sign.
The best theme park sign in the entire world, and I can see it down there. It's brilliant, I love it.
Let's go show you all. They play lovely music around the park as well. Some of the best theme park music you'll ever hear, in my opinion, is right here at Efteling. And there's Pagoda over in the distance there. The Flying Island Observation Tower. I love that. You get some great views. And also at night it looks the part because it's got like all moving heads attached underneath. So like they shine out and it looks magical. It's a bit like a spaceship at night. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the detailing on there. Of course, we'll take you on it. Hey!
It is the best ever theme park sign. This is unreal, and over Christmas they put a lovely Christmas overlay on it. I just love it.
It is so nice, isn't
lovely.
it? Well, I think what makes it is the fact it's embossed as well. There's long neck just there, and yeah, it's beautiful. Do love the fairy tale forest. We'll have a good walk around there tomorrow, as always. Really nice at this time of year. They're like all the leaves starting to come off the trees, like all that fall kind of feel.
We'll go see Mildred as well.
Yeah, Mildred. It's weird, isn't it? Because obviously you got like all the fall, like with all the leaves, and then over here you got like Christmas, you know. Love it. Oh, it's so nice just being back here though. Walking around, it's like a cinematic like adventure walking around this park because you've got like a lot of this classical music playing. It just feels very like dreamy and cinematic when you're walking around. And we've now arrived here at the Palace of Fantasy, my favourite ride here at Efteling. It is of course Symbolica. This building is stunning. I just fell in love with this dark ride when it opened and first experienced it, and it's wonderful. It really is. It's a trackless dark ride with so much theming in there to enjoy, and of course it's also home to Pardoos. We saw him in his pyjamas at the hotel, and you can see that over in our Efteling hotel vlog. It's got a 30-minute advertised wait, but it has also got single rider, and that's only 5 minutes, so yeah, I think we'll go for that. What's great about this single rider queue is that you don't miss the amazing pre-show. They've actually got a little area at the side for single riders to stand and watch the pre-show as well, which I think is awesome. Like, it's really well designed because the pre-show is a huge part of the overall experience with Symbolica. Let's go.
Wat is
Alle
dit?
tovertwinkels, hallo allemaal.
Pardoes, onze koninklijke tovenaar.
Wat een saaie boel zeg.
Wat doe jij hier?
Ik? Ik heb een veel leuker idee. Geen audiëntie, geen regels. Maar ga met mij mee.
Nee. Voorzichtig. Het is ongehoord wat er gebeurt met de trap.
Oh, I love seeing parties come out from behind the curtain and the stairs open up. So cool. Oh, fantastic. Walk on single rider. And you've got 3 different tours on here that you can do. You've got the music tour, which is green, the heroes tour, which is blue, and that's what I'm doing now, and the treasures tour, which is the red tour. Let's go and enjoy Symbolica. There's Charlotte. Bye. The quality of this ride is phenomenal. It really is. So this is the point of the ride where we split off to our different tours.
This is as far as you'll go. En ik stop deze tour. Ja, kijk u zelf maar eens recht in de ogen. Tijd voor een beetje zelfreflectie.
Wat is er aan de hand? Trubbels?
O jee, pardoes.
Ik heb iets slims bedacht. We bundelen onze kracht. Druk zoveel als je kan op het knopje hiervoor. Doe goed je best en de tour gaat weer door.
Waag het niet. Don't you
Heel goed. Blijven drukken. Illumina Fantasia.
Nee. Waarom luistert er niet naar mij? Hallo, listen to me. Ik zit klaar.
love this in the end. Wow.
Alle magie!
That ride is beautiful from start to finish. The theming and detail in there is amazing, mixed in with an awesome trackless ride system as well. How about that, Charlotte?
Oh, Symbolica is stunning. That's just a ride that I could ride all day. That final scene is so grand when they're having that big banquet and the smells in there are beautiful. But I did get wet in the whale scene. The side of my hair is soaked.
It's nice because they've actually fixed that. I know they were having a few issues with the big whale because literally on so many rides that would be a screen, wouldn't it? On Symbolica, literally this massive whale comes down, real prop behind the glass, and then smashes the glass, and you got like the water effect, and yeah, you get water dripping from the ceiling. The whole thing is amazing. I love all the different rooms, the floors themed, the ceilings themed, everywhere you look. There's amazing music, the smells, animatronics. It's one of the best dark rides in the world in my opinion. I love it to bits. I just think they got such great value for money with building that ride. It cost about 35 million euros, and you might be thinking, blimey, that's a lot of money, but when you compare it to a lot of like Disney attractions like Ratatouille that cost like 150 million euros to build, you look at this, they got a bargain I think for what they've got, because this is amazing. Like, it's an incredible ride, so many brilliant theming items throughout there that all come together in this beautiful ride that it's great to experience. Yeah, I love Symbolica, and you got the 3 different tours as well, you know.
Oh, it's just so nice that it's like a variety, because every time you go on for those 3 tours it's going to be different and you're going to see something different on those tours.
It's nice, yeah, you kind of split off at that point and then you go to like all your different scenes before coming back at the end together for the big banquet. Lovely, really enjoyed that. Right then, so we're down here at the front of the park now by the main entrance, and of course there's a lot of construction going on around here, ready for the opening of the Efteling Grand Hotel next year, 2025. Look at this, it is absolutely massive. Like, I can't believe it. Obviously, we've seen the plans of this a couple of years ago and they put the concept art out for it. Had no idea it was going to be quite this big. And what's special about this hotel is that it's located right in the heart of the park itself. Views from these windows are going to be great looking out at the park. Of course, you're going to have the big lake just off to the left-hand side. And then, yeah, you've got the entrance building, which is round on the other side of this. And then looking down the main promenade on this side. This is certainly going to be the place to stay. We'll definitely be coming back here next year.
Like, I can't believe how much this has come on since our last visit. Like, there was literally hardly anything here. They have worked fast with this one. It looks stunning.
It does look great. Yeah, we were here 12 months ago and they were just starting a little bit of groundwork, and look at this now, it looks amazing. And you can see the concept art there, so it shows all the fountains from Aquanura, like the glass conservatories round at the side that we're looking out over at the lake. And yeah, when we look at the hotel on this side, you get a bit of an idea on that there's going to actually be a pathway underneath. So yeah, the main entrance to the park's on that side. You're going to come underneath the hotel, a bit like Disneyland Paris, and that's going to connect up with this main street here, so anyone will be able to just walk under. I mean, that looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It looks so good. Like, I can't wait to the finished result because it looks beautiful.
It does. Like, it's getting all the turrets and detailing added on there now. You can see there's going to be a massive like central feature, and it's being built by the little pigs just over here. Hey, he's got his brush just there as well. There we go. But yeah, look at this. Like, it looks like it's going to be stunning. We'll have a look from the other side. So this is the side of the hotel that faces towards the lake, and you're going to get amazing views from all them windows looking out over this way, aren't you? Wow. A lot of work going on around here at the moment, of course, preparing for the hotel. Aquanura normally takes place on this lake, which is the big water show. It's not on at the moment. But look at this, like they've added like these new little are they lights or little turrets above the frogs just there. They weren't there before, so they look really cool. Looks like they may be doing some reprogramming and stuff over there. Is that like a temporary control booth over there? It looks like it. And all the theatre has got scaffolding on at the moment as well. So yeah, all this area is going to look amazing for next year. Getting it all nice and fresh, ready for the opening of the Grand Hotel. What a beautiful building this is going to be, and right in the heart of the park as well. Literally most of the rooms are going to be looking out at the park itself, which is really special. And also looking out at the iconic Efteling entrance. Like, it's not took away from the entrance building at all, because there's quite a gap between that and the hotel off to the right. I know there's a bit of concern, you know, is it all going to be too close to that and take away from it? Not at all. That's the beautiful normal park entrance. Obviously we've been coming in through the Efteling hotel entrance down at the back of the park, but yeah, this main entrance is stunning. It's one of the best entrances to a park in the world in my opinion. You know, obviously they're going to open the pathway through this middle section, and then you've got like the archways there. We saw it around the other side just, and that'll connect all the way through. So we'll definitely be coming to stay here and booking a night in for next year. Yeah, stay tuned for that. The Efteling Grand Hotel 2025. Whoa, construction underway. So we made our way round to the other side of the lake now for our next attraction. Another absolute classic here at Efteling. We're going on Fata Morgana. So this is a boat ride that takes you through some wonderful scenes. And we talk a lot about the smells that they put into the rides here. This has got a very distinct smell as you go through the attraction. If only you could get like smell-o-vision on YouTube. The music's great for Fata Morgana as well. 20-minute advertised wait, nice high capacity attraction. The good news is it tells you out the front as well in English too what the ride is. Yeah, it's classed as a dark ride through the Forbidden City of 1001 Nights. I think in the future of theme parks there's always going to be a demand for a classic dark ride such as Fata Morgana. A nice boat ride going through different scenes, enjoyable music, smells, and just so much to see. Got that old school charm that I really love. Oh, the smell in here is amazing.
Bakshish, niet de Duitse man, de zeetje en van Gouda,
Wie stond er met dat feest? Maakt u het
Fata Morgana is a beautiful attraction and the smells in there are awesome too. And the park know that because you can actually buy the smell for 15 euros. There you go. And you can take it home and smell your house out so it smells like this wonderful attraction. Love it. And again, what really makes that is the quality of the theming and the scale of the rooms in there as well. It's a beautiful story that's told, isn't it?
Some of those rooms are absolutely massive and there is just so much going on there. I do really enjoy that ride. It's got a really good storyline to it.
What's great about it as well is just how grand the scenes are and the little smaller details in there are awesome. One of my favourite things is the fact they use like real fire instead of like just a fake fire effect for like the flame torches. They are real, and just little things like that add to the overall presentation and realism of the ride. It's long as well. It's a fantastic high capacity ride system, and yeah, it's just a lovely attraction. Again, the show building from outside is so well themed, and from the front here it doesn't look that big, but when you look at it from the side of the lake, like there's just so much in there, isn't there?
It is brilliant. I really enjoy that.
It's great. Like the dark rides are what really stand out for me here at Efteling, and yes, they've got some great coasters. I'm going to head down there and get some coasters in a moment, but that's the thing, it just shows we spent like the whole morning at this park, haven't even been on a coaster yet. There's so much more here to experience other than just going on roller coasters. It's the full overall package of dark rides and themed experiences that comes together here at Efteling. Oh, having a great day so far. I'm getting so many rides in. It's not actually too busy at all. I think a lot of people are waiting, of course, for the official opening of Dance Macabre, which at the time of filming this video is tomorrow, Halloween night, the 31st of October. We are going to head for Max and Moritz now. Single rider, 10 minutes, main queue's 20. So yeah, may as well go for a single rider. So this is a pair of dueling Mack Rides powered coasters. Of course, Max and Moritz. Yeah, two different rides. And what's really nice with this is the colour scheme, all the landscaping around it. Lovely rides. Yeah, I'll take you all on with a POV. Single ride, I don't think I've ever been down this way before. Hey! Straight on in single rider and we're off. Woo! It's Dance Macabre. Woo! I don't think I've been down to the front before. Normally further back. Hey! Love the onboard soundtrack. Hey! Interaction with the other train. Whoa! Got a bit of force on that open helix. Oh, it was great to get back on Max and Moritz. Really good fun set of family coasters. Love the interaction between the two trains. I think that really makes it an awesome theming on the trains and in the station itself. All the cuckoo clocks and of course Max and Moritz themselves on the attraction too. Yeah, just really good fun. The landscaping starting to look really nice around there now. And when it opened, it was looking a little bit bare on the landscaping front, but yeah, it's looking really good now. And this whole area is really nice. You've got the little bakery just over there. Beautiful. Obviously used to be Bob when I first came, the old bobsleigh. Who remembers that? Comment down below. I do miss Bob, it was good fun, but I do think that Max and Moritz was a worthy replacement. Obviously they utilised the station building really well and kept all this, and then of course installed the powered coasters. Wonderful. Oh, well, the time has come to make my way down here to Baron 1898, the park's B&M dive coaster. Now, I know we've got a lot of Dutch followers here on Theme Park Worldwide. We always love trying our best with pronunciation, so I'm going to go for it. Baron 1898. There you go, I do try. I've been trying to learn that and perfect it for years, and I know it's not perfect, but I do try my best with pronunciation. Here we go, let's head down to Baron. What a beautiful ride. Fully custom support structure there as well from the manufacturer of the ride, Bollinger & Babylon. Fantastic. It's visually stunning though, isn't it? All the big wheels turning, the sounds, and a very misty tunnel that you drop down into. It's Baron 1898. Oh. It's a wonderful overall package. It's a great night ride as well. That's a good thing at the moment. With it being holidays, the park's open through until 8 PM. Now the clocks have changed as well and gone back. That's like 3 hours of night rides. Lovely. You get some awesome views of the coaster from here in the queue line as well. Advertised 35-minute wait. It has got single rider, but that's advertised at the same time, so I thought may as well go in a faster moving main queue.
U zijt gewaarschuwd.
Love the pre-show for Baron 1898, and actually it took 15 minutes to get here to the pre-show in the main queue. Fantastic. Let's go and head up there onto the ride. I'm going to be on row 3. I normally always go on the front row for a POV, but I actually do quite like this a lot on the back because you get pulled over the drop. Because of the pre-show, they give you like a raffle ticket out the front, and yeah, there we go. It confirms your row number 3. There we go. What prize am I winning? A ride on Baron. Let's go. This station is amazing. It's not like got normal air gates. It's got like big doors as you're getting on the coaster. Thank you. Here we go. Love the overall experience of this. The drop, you don't normally see a lot on the GoPro because obviously it's very misty. Normally get a lot of mist on the lens. Might not be as bad on row 3. As much as it's better for a POV on the front, it is a better ride I think on the back. For the pull down this drop, here we go. It's Baron. Woo! Whoa! It's so misty. Woo! Bit of helix, hey! Air time! Woo! Oh, and into the brake run. Beautiful Baron. It's not just a roller coaster, it's a full overall experience. Like, look at this in the station. Well, what's nice is they don't rush you out the station at the end, you know, you come up these steps and then you can appreciate this beautiful building. What's awesome is that all the wheels and all this actually move as the train makes its way out and into that like pre-lift section, which really is fantastic. There it goes. Really impressive. Oh, it really is, I think, a beauty, isn't it? Baron 1898. POV turned out all right there, actually. I think because I was on the back row, I didn't get the full wrath of the mist going down into the drop, so you can see a little bit more than we probably would have done down there on the front. Look at it go though. It might not be the tallest, the fastest, the longest, or anything like that when it comes to dive coasters, but it is an overall fantastic experience. When a lot of parks build major thrill coasters, like a dive coaster for example, they don't often think about the pre-shows, the storytelling and the full experience, but they certainly did with this. And that's what first drew me to visit Efteling. My first visit was 9 years ago. This coaster's turning 10 next year. It opened back in 2015, and this was the ride that I followed so much during its construction and thought I really need to get to that park. And of course I've heard about Efteling many years ago before that, but I always wanted to come and see it. and it was this ride that really made me book the trip for the first time and to come and experience Efteling, and what a delight it was, you know, coming here for the first time. This will always be a special ride. It's the one that I followed so much, and then yeah, it drew me to book my first ever trip here to the park. And yeah, what a beautiful park it is too, and an amazing ride. I really like it. Look at the wheels turning up there at the top. It's a beauty at night as well around here. The light is quite subtle, and that's what really makes it, not too in your face. Look at this mist though. Have they redone the mist? Is there something on there? Oh, it looks great. Awesome. I tell you what, these misters are on point today. Look at this. In the tunnel of a Flying Dutchman. There's mist going everywhere. I love it. Creates a really nice ambience around here. Hey. There she goes. So this is the park's water coaster that at first glance you think, oh, you know, it looks great, but maybe quite a short ride. Well, think again. There is so much to this ride on the inside just there. I'm sure many of you watching this have experienced it before, but if you haven't, like, there's something really special about the interior scenes. I'm going to be saving Flying Dutchman though for the day 2 vlogs. You have to come back and tune in to come and see on-ride footage from this, and also as well, I'm going to be doing Piranha, which is the Rapids ride. I've just walked past down there by Baron. Do both the water rides tomorrow, along with the Fairy Tale Forest, of course, and a few other bits that we're going to be doing as well. So yeah, this is like the main kind of thrill corner of the park, if you like. You got Python just down here. That was the first major coaster to be built here at the park, and it was actually retracked a few years ago. And you got the beautiful George and the Dragon, which are 2 GCI dueling wooden coasters over on the other side just there. You know what, fancy riding a Woody, so let's go and queue up for George and the Dragon. Advertised queue time of 25 minutes, not too bad at all. I guess it helps the fact it's a dueling coaster. You got 2 of these, you know, interacting with each other, and both of them run 2 trains as well. Brilliant, let's go. Only waited 5 minutes in single rider, so I thought, why not, may as well do single. Obviously if you're doing that you can't pick your side, but I've ended up here on fire. You got water on that side we're going to be racing with on this fine afternoon here in the Netherlands. Love, of course, that you can film on ride here as well. Anyone can film as long as you've got a chest mounted GoPro or chest mounted camera, then you're on. You can record your POVs. Woo! Hey! There we go. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Oh, it's flying! Interaction, there we go. Winner! Hey, see how that goes onto either side depending on who the winner is, and it means they get loads of booze when it goes into the station. Just a bit of light-hearted fun. That's a great ride. It's running really fast. You get a view of that steel Titan track that's there though, which I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously you've got the normal wooden track here that you can see, and this is like the Titan track. Oh, it's an awesome ride. Even better when it's walk on there with single rider. Wow, 5 minutes, fantastic. I'll take that. Look at this mist at the park. Amazing. It keeps the pacing so well, that ride. And it keeps the thrill and excitement right until the end as well. Thinking, oh, you know, who's gonna win? Who's going to get the booze? If you come in here, make sure you come for a walk down this section. Really underrated down here, because obviously when you're on the ride, you don't really see the dragon that much. You get a quick glimpse, but yeah, it's well worth it when you come off to take a left at the exit. Come down here and have a look. Oh no, it's a great ride. That my favourite section is definitely over here by the water. All these twists and turns, some good bits of airtime there as well. I think the second half of the ride is awesome. The first part of the ride is still good. I mean, I do like the big drops that you can see just there through the structure. Not a fan of the Titan track that they added on there. So that's basically from the manufacturer GCI. They've given like a steel option that parts can add, you know, to save on maintenance. So I can understand why they've done it. And I think Efteling can kind of get away with it with them being a 365 park and want to keep things open as most of the years they can do. Yeah, it doesn't ride anywhere near as good on that corner. So I hope that they don't add any more of the Titan track, because at the end of the day, it wouldn't be a wooden coaster then, you know, it'd be a steel coaster or a hybrid. So yeah, great ride, really enjoyed that. Next up then in this area of the park, you've also got Python, which was the original thrill ride here at Efteling. Nice little looping coaster that features 4 inversions, and this was retracked a few years ago. Beautifully smooth. So you got the double loop just there, followed by a nice classic double corkscrew. Let's go and ride. So the ride originally opened back in 1981. And it was at the start of 2018 when the retracking work took place on here, and they did a really good job of it. Same layout, but slightly reprofiled in some sections to make it smoother. And yeah, you can see like the older style of track all on the lift hill, that first corner and the drop. And it changes at the bottom of the drop to the newer track, and that's what was replaced. And yeah, that's why there's a slightly different design. You can see there on the rest of it compared to the first drop. But yeah, this has also got single riders, thought may as well go for this. Cool maintenance area as well, look, there we go. So you got the little transfer there, and it drops down underneath, down here, into the maintenance shed. Love little things like that. Let's go, Python. Here we go. Hey. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Wow, intense! Woo! Hey! Is that double corkscrew? Woo! Whoa! Hey! And a bit of helix, helix, helix! Woo! Python. It may only be a standard Vekoma roller coaster, but it's very special in the history of Efteling and all the ride. But you know what? They've looked after it. It's beautifully smooth. I've got a fun fact for you about it as well. Did you know that this ride has had 4 sets of trains in its history since it opened back in 1981? Yeah, there's a 4 set of trains it's had since it first opened, which I find quite interesting actually, how they've had to change the different train designs and replace them over the years. Luckily though, it's really nice Vekoma trains now. The retrack was really good, and yeah, it's nice and smooth. It's a classic here at the park. Obviously it's not really themed in as such, but it does look really pretty at night. They have like a beautiful like purple lighting package on it, which does look stunning in the dark. But yeah, having a lovely day. If you wonder where Charlotte's gone, she's just nipped back to the hotel. She's taking it easy still with her back at the moment. Luckily at this park there's been so many rides that she's not had to worry about her back on, because you've got like all the wonderful dark rides and everything that we did this morning, and still a lot more of that to come as well this evening, and as we enter into the day 2 vlog as well. In terms of how long I waited, 15 minutes there in single rider. It was advertised 30 for the main queue. Thought I may as well give it a go. And yeah, operations have been great, very consistent getting the trains out on everything that I've been on so far. It is a very well operated park. It's not actually as busy as what I was expecting. I think people are literally waiting for the opening, of course, of the new ride, which is tomorrow at the time of recording, but by the time you're watching this, it'll already be open. And of course, our review is already online here on the channel as well from the special preview event that we did. What an absolutely amazing experience. Wonderful to be here and come and be part of it all, and of course capture the overall experience for you all. I love how they got the roaming entertainment just here as well. How awesome is this? The big dragon. It's a great photo opportunity, doesn't it? Just adding to that magical atmosphere of the park. I love it. I just love the location of this park. It really makes it. All the lakes and forests around, like, it's just gorgeous. And you've got the modern thrill rides here now, but you've also got the classics, things like Gondoletta, the little boat ride, Pagoda over there, the Flying Island observation tower. Just really nice, just strolling around, taking it all in. And even like the back of show buildings are themed. I mean, that's for Symbolica. You wouldn't think it actually, because it doesn't look that big from outside. But when you're on Symbolica, the trackless dark ride, it feels massive. But yeah, there you go, that's the building for it. Love how Pagoda just creeps about there, coming out of the trees. It's just so hidden, isn't it? I love it, because obviously they can't build anything too high that ruins the kind of vistas from outside the park. They wanted a high up observation tower, so they built the Flying Island. You know, it's ideal. So obviously it only goes up temporarily, doesn't it, and then comes back down. It's not like a permanent structure on the skyline. It's lovely. No, really enjoying our time here at Efteling. Charlotte's back now as well.
I am back. I just popped back to the hotel and had a little bit of a freshen up, and now I am back.
Hey! Well, yeah, we're going to do a few more re-rides. Have a little bit of time off camera this afternoon, and then of course we'll continue on with the vlog this evening. Yeah, where we're going to be seeing the park in the dark. Really excited for that. Efteling at night is beautiful, and it's great when you come at this time of year, especially now the clocks have changed. So we get to appreciate the park even more in the dark. We enjoyed everything we've done so far today. All the dark rides and coasters. Such a nice variety here at this park. But yeah, we'll see you a little bit later on. Well, it's a few hours later and we're now back here inside the park. It's actually been the press event this afternoon and this evening for Danse Macabre, and of course that vlog already is online here on the channel, so make sure you check it out if you haven't already seen it. Yeah, the event ran all the way through until the end of the operational day. Luckily though, if you've seen that vlog, you'll know that I got 2 rides on there, which I was really pleased about. It does mean though that we've not got time tonight to go around the rest of the park and get some other night rides in, but you know what, our main purpose of the visit was coming for Danse Macabre. Luckily we have seen this park at night before, and we've got the day 2 vlog coming up to get the other rides in as well, because obviously if you're familiar with this park, you'll know there's still lots of other rides and experiences that I haven't covered today that we'll be able to take you on. Look at this just over here, it's these little magical moments, look. There you go. Look at that, it's the cash machine. Lifts up and all smoke comes out. How amazing is that? Like, it's literally a cash point. There you go. And it's closed. They did used to have another one of these cash machines down by where they're building the Efteling Grand Hotel. But yeah, they did actually remove that one to to put the hotel in. But I was hoping they would relocate it. But yeah, I just thought we'd show you Symbolica at night just here as well, which looks amazing. And this whole park at night is stunning. Pancake restaurant over there, which I would definitely recommend. We did visit off camera as soon as we arrived here, because we flew out with some other people from the UK on like a tour that Efteling had arranged, and we all went there for dinner at the Pancake restaurant, which was very nice. But yeah, lots more coming up in the day 2 vlog, and obviously if you haven't already, there's still a couple of other vlogs to enjoy from the trip, including Danse Macabre with on-ride footage and a full review of that new Efteling attraction. And I'll tell you what, it fits into the lineup here beautifully. As we're walking back to the hotel though, I'll just get a few more shots of the park at night just so you can see it, because it is gorgeous. Symbolica though is my favourite part of this park at night. I think it looks incredible. Oh, and as it's on the walk back to the hotel, thought we may as well come and see Charlotte's fave sign just here.
The best park sign. I actually heard music coming from it earlier, so I didn't know if you touched it. Something happened.
I don't know, was it on a sensor when you walked past or something?
It is. This is beautiful, this is the best park sign.
This is even more beautiful now. Look at this, we've got the park to ourselves. Walking back to the hotel. Lovely. Yeah, you got all the winter decor up just here. All the nice garlands and everything. Obviously I was planning on getting a lot more footage around the park, but when they said we could go for a second ride on Danse Macabre, I wasn't going to pass that up, especially with it being the opening day tomorrow. It is going to be getting some big queues, probably a few hour wait, so I thought I may as well get a second ride in and get that in, because of course wanted to experience it again. Oh, this is quite magical in its own way. So you're walking around the park back to the hotel and there's no one about. Carnival Festival over there. Classic dark ride, we'll be getting on that tomorrow. And of course, Vogel Rock. Yeah, they've put this big balloon stage just in front of it here. I'm not too sure about the placement for that, but you can still see the nice big bird just over there. Hey. That's the park's indoor roller coaster, and it's absolutely awesome. Like, I love Vogel Rock to bits. It's probably my most ridden coaster at this park. I do love it to bits, and look at it at night as well. The big bird, it's been refurbished actually recently, which looks really nice. I haven't actually shown you this, but this is the hotel entrance and exit just over here. So you actually walk through this little kids play area, and we're just around the side of Vogel Rock and Carnival Festival, and then it's this gate just over here, and yeah, it leads you down to the hotel, about a 2-minute walk and you're back at the hotel. Yeah, it's not like a big glamorous entrance like the other one, but it does its job. It's nice and easy just to get out of the park and back to your room. Oh, lovely and convenient, and here we are back at the hotel. Of course, if you want to see a full tour and check out the vlog that's already online here on our channel, we take you for a full tour of our room and also the different facilities that they've got here in this hotel. I'll tell you what though, it's a beautiful building. It looks like it's floating, doesn't it? Really special. So we just made it back to the hotel, and how amazing is this?
So you can actually have this put in your room, and it's like Pardoos in bed. This is so cute.
Yeah, so it's for the kids. Like, you know, you take him up to bed, and you got to look after him.
Yeah,
like...
and then you can write a little note in the book about him if he snores and stuff. That is absolutely brilliant.
How cute is that? We're not going to take him though, because obviously there might be some kids in the hotel that want him.
Ask if we wanted him,
Yeah.
but I don't want to take him away.
How lovely is that? Luckily though, we've got Pardoos back home, haven't we? We haven't got a little bed for him though. That's amazing.
So cute.
I love the little touches like that. How amazing is that with Pardoos on the little bed? Like, awesome. And they've only got one as well. So we thought we don't want to take it on tonight. We'll save it for a kid who wants to, free of charge, take Pardoos and look after him for the night.
I think that is absolutely adorable. I can just imagine him down there in his little bed. Like, that is such a nice touch for the kids.
I love it. Fantastic. But of course, that brings to the end of our day one vlog here from Efteling. Even though it is the third vlog we've filmed from here, obviously check out the hotel and Dance Macabre if you haven't already. But it's been really nice today. We've done loads of rides, haven't we?
Oh, we have done so much. It's just such a lovely park. They've got such a nice variety of rides. You've got the nice walkthroughs. It's just brilliant. I do love it.
Especially if you are coming here as well and you can't ride bigger rides for whatever reason. Like, there's so many like dark rides and experience rides that there's enough here for you to feel like you've seen and done a lot, isn't there?
Which is really good. I feel like I've done loads today, even though I haven't been on the big coasters, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it was great to take you on board some of the bigger coasters as well, which was fantastic. Baron 1898, fantastic. Joris was really good earlier on. Python, Max and Moritz, and some absolutely amazing dark rides. Symbolica, love that to bits. That is amazing, isn't it?
I love Symbolica. Like, it's just beautiful in there.
Dreamflight, really enjoyed getting back on that today. Villa Volta, of course, Fata Morgana. It's just been a really nice day, and we've got loads more coming up in the day 2 vlog. Lots of other rides to experience, like Carnival Festival, and also the indoor roller coaster, Vogel Rock. And talking of Vogel Rock, look what we've managed to get from the gift shop.
We've got this model of Vogel Rock. How cool is this? Like, this is absolutely brilliant. Like, look at that.
So it was priced as...
This was €55. So in the gift shop, they have got like loads of models, and I mean loads. They've even got one of Baron, but that's unavailable. They are fantastic models, so we had to pick this up.
Yeah, Baron's sold out unfortunately, but it's amazing. Like, it's really well detailed and painted.
So
I love the
cute.
front of Vogel Rock, so we thought we'll get that and add it to the collection that we've got back home. That just brings us to the end of this vlog, and we look forward to bringing you along for one more final vlog here from Efteling. Of course, checking out more of the other rides. So come and join us for that. That leaves me one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Goodbye, everyone.